day, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today is July 8th. Much cooler today in BC, only 22 degrees. Nice break for us from the heat. I just want to do a fairly short, brief video. The first point I want to go over with is the insurance that I got on my truck. I got the insurance yesterday on my truck, as the leasing company required it for me to pick up the truck I just want to remind you that I ended up leasing the truck rather than buying it for cash. And this is just a scenario in British Columbia. We're a little bit different here. I'm not sure how it is in Ontario, but like in Alberta, you can get a third-party company. Here you have to go through the provincial insurance. It's all monopolized through one place pretty much, right? There's a lot of insurance companies, but they all go through, and they're basically brokers, and they all go through ICBC, which is not a plan, right? But so this is just the pricing that I got, which I think is pretty good, because I've heard people get much higher pricing here locally. We have a discount system here, and I believe I'm sitting at 43% discount on the insurance, which is a really nice discount. So the more you drive and the less accidents and tickets you have, the bigger the discount you have on your insurance policy. So the insurance policy here kind of follows the leasing company rules, because they're leasing the vehicle to me. They have certain requirements for you when you get the insurance on your truck, because they want to make sure their asset is protected while you're driving it. You can't get the bare minimum on it, because if something happens and it's a total loss on the vehicle, they want to make sure they're completely covered on it. So they require a third-party liability to be a $5 million on the insurance. So overall, make it fairly short. For the 2016 Ford F-750, I declared value at $34,000 here in British Columbia, with the third-party liability of $5 million, and my 43% discount. I got a price of $5,062.48 per year. That comes out to $421.87 monthly for a box truck. Now, that might sound like quite a bit, but keep in mind, you pay more for a box truck because it all depends on the gross vehicle weight that you're allowed to drive on the road. And I want to go over those terms, what they mean and what the difference is, in the next video. But it all completely depends on your gross vehicle weight. So if you're allowed to carry 10,000 kilograms on the road, you pay this much. When you up your weight, so let's say if your truck can carry 15,000 kilograms or 33,000 pounds, your insurance will cost you more, right? So if your gross vehicle weight rating is 15,000 kilograms, then you're going to be paying more for insurance. The way they explain it is because you got a heavier vehicle, so you do more damage to the roads, therefore they charge you more on the insurance part. But $421 a month sounds pretty good to me for a commercial business use vehicle. This is not an SUV they're going to be driving, so they don't really base it on the kilometers you drive per day, because when you insure a personal vehicle, they ask you how many kilometers you drive one way. Here they don't, they just ask you which way you drive. Right now I'm insured to be within 160 kilometer radius. If you start driving further here in BC, I think the next one is about 500 or 550 kilometers, so which is province wide. Your insurance goes up, and if I start driving from BC to Alberta or a different province, my insurance is going to go even higher to make sure the insurance covers me out of the province as well. But for now, I'm only set up to drive within 160 kilometer radius from my base. And my base is basically my house, right? So my office is my house. So from my house, I can drive 160. Like, I mean, they're pretty easy going. If you drive 180 radius, that's fine. But the way it's classified is 160 kilometer radius. That's how they calculate their insurance. And that's what I got quoted on. Again, it's $421 a month. It's a little bit higher than I planned originally, because originally I was going to buy a truck for cash, and when you buy it for cash, then you can pick and choose which insurance you want to go. You can go the cheapest route, but because this is a leased vehicle, they had certain requirements for the insurance, and that's what I had to go with. But again, I think $421 for a commercial business use vehicle and that size and that year is a pretty good price. So that's kind of a number where you guys want to ballpark your expense for months, right? So I know guys here that pay around $550, $570 a month, but as I said, it all depends on your driving record, and if you had previous accidents or not, it might go up. If you have a higher discount here locally in BC, it can actually go down. So that's how it works. There's also another trick too. Well, it's not a trick, but when you hire a driver down the road for your box truck, and let's say they drove for the last 25 years with no accidents, they might have like a 55% discount on their insurance. So when you add them to your truck as a driver, your insurance will actually go down because their record will be used to calculate the insurance on this truck. But for now, since me as an owner-operator, the only person in this company right now, I'm the only one driving this truck, my insurance discount gets used to quote the insurance. So again, it's if you're planning for a monthly expense, plan anywhere from $400 to $600, and again, that's British Columbia based. I don't remember how it works for commercial vehicles in Alberta. I have no clue how it works in Ontario, but that's just the basic number for you to start where I'm pretty sure if you take an average of $500 a month, I don't think anybody else's insurance would be like $1,000 or anything like that, unless you have a horrible driving record. And if you do, I probably wouldn't suggest going into box trucking. If you do, that'll just kill you on the expense. And it's still way cheaper in the US, since we're trying to have a Canadian channel here. US, I've heard guys paying like $1,500, $1,700 per month for insurance. That is just ridiculous. So they make more money, a little bit cheaper on some ends, but their insurance is almost $2,000 a month on a commercial box truck, which is just ridiculous. But so that's it. That's the insurance. Update on my truck. I should be actually picking that up today later in the afternoon. It's 11:55 a.m. right now. I'm just waiting for my leasing company to release the money to the dealership, and once they do, which should happen in the next 2-3 hours, then the dealership calls me and says, hey, we got the money, you're good to go, because I already brought them the plates. They put the plates on the truck and everything. It's just a matter of funding the leasing company, funding the dealership. That's how it works. So hopefully I'll have the truck tonight. Very excited for that. Another thing too, guys, I noticed a lot of viewers that are viewing my channel are not subscribed. More than 50% of views that I get on my videos are not by subscribed viewers. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. This is not a money-making opportunity. I mean, we're only sitting at 25-30 subscribers, but what it tells me, if you subscribe to the channel, like my videos, it just basically tells me that the information is valuable to you, and I should continue doing this and try and share as much information as I can with you guys on the Canada box trucking business. So it doesn't take long. Just click the button, subscribe to the channel, hit a couple likes here and there. As I said, it has nothing to do for commercial purposes. It's basically for me to have the statistics looking and saying, hey, you know, people are interested, they want to see more videos. Otherwise, it's just might be useless for me to waste my time to do all this and share all the information. And again, this is free information. I'm trying to be as informative as possible to you guys, and trying to provide as much more information as I can. Also, I have created a Facebook group too, because we can't really chat and talk on the YouTube channel. So I've created a Facebook group. I'll be putting it in the description. This is created strictly for Canada box trucking across the whole country. I would like to welcome all the members that are looking to get into box truck business, people that are running the box truck business, just started up, and especially the experienced box trucking owner operators. And I'll be trying to bring in as much members as I can to a Facebook group. That way, if we have any questions, we can actually talk about it, create some posts there, and I will see if down the road I'll be able to get some dispatchers, brokers as well brought into the group to start posting if they're looking for box truck owner operators, as well as owner operators will be allowed to post their trucks that are looking for work as well. So that is the whole purpose of that Facebook group, so we can actually communicate properly, some questions and answers. And so yeah, it's going to be much easier than YouTube. I'll still obviously be doing my YouTube videos for the information purpose, but I think Facebook group would be a nice add-on to this whole thing. But once again, as I said, I'll post the link for the Facebook group in the description, and I hope to see you guys all there. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you guys liking the videos and you guys get some information. This group will get more informative. As soon as I get my truck and start getting loads, I'll be posting as I drive the truck, as I pick up the loads. I'll actually be posting numbers, what my expenses are, how much I'm making. So stick around, that's still coming up. It just does take a little bit of time to get going and set up properly before I can hit the road. That's pretty much it, and we'll talk to you guys later.